Good evening, guys. We're going to try something different. I'm going to be answering epididymitis questions. All right. So let's go to the first question. And here we are. We have a person by the name of Jacob. Okay. What's the question, Jacob? I'm 16 years old. Wait. I had epididymitis at the age of 16. I am currently 22. I have suffered from 1 to 4 flare-ups a year with usual minor pain that's never left. We're going to stop right there real quick. Bro, 16 years old? It's not fair, man. That's not right. To be a young child. You're young, man. You're a baby, bro. 16 years old. That's not fair. That's not fair. Man. On behalf of the community, bro, I just want to tell you, man, I'm sorry, dude, that you had to go through this at such a young age. 16 years old? It's not right, man. I know what it's like to have had epididymitis. I know the feeling of pain and suffering and stomach pains, bro. Like, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. And I'm so glad I finally got over it. And I cured myself on accident, bro. To be 16. Nah, man. It's not fair. Not fair. So I'm sorry this happened to you, bro, but I'm going to get back to the question. Okay. I'm about to see a urologist and see about some treatment for probably the 10th time. 10th time? Oh, man. To be young, to be a child, to be a teenager, and to have to go to the medical establishment. These people don't care about us. They don't care about adults. They love when people go to them. You know why? Because they're going to pump their system up with a whole bunch of pharmaceuticals that is damaging to your liver, damaging to your kidneys, and damaging to your overall health. These people don't care. They don't care. They're going to pump you with a whole bunch of antibiotics that most likely don't work. And if it does work, then, hey, I'm not saying antibiotics are not good for you. Well, I'm kind of am saying that, but in serious cases, like if you know you have a bacterial infection, sometimes the antibiotics is the best option. But in the case of epididymitis, I'm seeing a lot of cases where it does not work. It didn't work for me. It worked a little bit. I'm not going to say it totally didn't work. But it would take the pain away for like a week and then it would come right back. So it was only temporary. The relief from antibiotics was only temporary. And I was done with it, bro. Like I was going, once I got the antibiotics and was like, oh man, it works. And then the pain would come back. I would go get more antibiotics. And it would go away for a week and come back. I'll get more antibiotics. Like I was going crazy with the antibiotics, bro. And then I caught a lot of bad side effects from it. But that's for another story. Let me go back to your question. Okay. The 10th time, bro. That's crazy. If they don't do anything, I'm going to Mexico and getting this testicle chopped the F off. Absolutely not, sir. Do not cut a testicle off. No, 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 no. Guys, epididymitis is inflammation in your epididymis tubes. Anything with an itis attached to the name is inflammation. Guys, if you have arthritis in your hands, It's an itis. That means inflammation in the fingers, right? You don't cut your fingers off because they are inflamed. Sinusitis, right? That's inflammation in your sinuses. You don't cut your nose off for inflammation. Bronchitis, inflammation in your bronchioles, right? You don't cut a piece of your chest out and cut your bronchial tubes, dude. Like, no. No. You don't cut off these organs for inflammation. Absolutely not. Dermatitis, it's inflammation of the derms, like your skin. You don't melt your skin off because they are inflamed. And you do not cut a testicle off for epididymitis. I know the medical establishment is going to say, yes, let's do it. But absolutely, they told me this is an option. They started asking me, how old are you? I told them I'm in my early 20s. And they said, do you want kids? Have you had kids? And I'm like, bro, why are you asking me these things? Because you might want to consider cutting off your testicles. Like, whoa. And I'm not even, listen, guys, I understand. The pain was so bad for me. Like, I was even thinking like, man, well, maybe I should do this. The pain, this is crazy. But can you imagine how I view things now, knowing that liposomal vitamin C injections, going on an anti-inflammatory diet, fasting, doing earthing, eating nuts, seeds, green leaves, sea moss, how I did all these things and it got rid of my epididymitis, got rid of my diverticulitis. Could you imagine how I view things now? I look back and the medical establishment wanted to take a testicle from me. So you mean to tell me all I had to do was go to Mother Earth and she healed me? My testicles are still intact, my friend. No surgery for me. All I had to do was change my diet. Jesus Christ. They wanted to take a testicle from me. Do you know, boys, we need our testicles. That's what produces testosterone. If you take testosterone away from us, we become depressed. We become lethargic. We become unhealthy. We have no drive. We don't want to do anything. Testosterone is highly important to boys, to men. And you're 16, or you were 16. You're 22 now. I would argue at 22, you need your testicles the most at that age. Do not go to Mexico and cut it off, my friend. Man, I gave you guys the blueprint. Oh, man, it is tragic when I hear these things. It hurts me. And when people actually go through with it, bro, I almost want to cry for them. Absolutely not. Do not cut it off, bro. No. And it's not your fault. We are conditioned into believing the medical establishment knows best. When all they, in my opinion, let me preface that, at times, I believe, let's say that, I believe, in my opinion, that the only thing they care about is profits. This is why I think it's a tragedy when you get Gen Z and all these other guys who are talking about, I want to transition. I want to cut my testicles off and become a woman. You need your testicles, bro. You need it. And I don't even want to get into politics because I think Republicans and Democrats, they both lost their minds. So this is not on a political type of spectrum. I'm saying this on a health spectrum. You need your testicles if you were born a male. And I'm not even going to get into the alphabet. I don't do that. If you were born a male, that was the hand that you were dealt. If that was something you didn't want to be, I'm sorry. None we can do about it. But if you were born a male, you need your testicles. You need it. There's no if and buts about it. You need it. You cannot sit there and cut it off, especially at a young age, and think I'm going to take injections, hormone injections, to replace those testicles. To have to take hormone injections for the rest of your life, for 80 years, because you've decided to cut your testicles off, is maddening. I am sorry that you feel like you were born in the wrong body. You need your testicles. That's it. That is it. You need it. Nothing we can do about it. I am sorry. You need it. Oh man, I'm getting straight off topic. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, guys. Let me get back on. What helps this is what he's saying. What helps the pain for me is NSAIDs, alcohol. I hope you don't mean like beers and stuff, alcohol. I hope you mean rubbing alcohol. Hot baths. Because I know drinking alcohol, that made everything worse for me. But anyway, what helps the pain for me, alcohol, hot baths. I used to live in a bathtub, literally. Exercise, if in minor pain. Exercise is anti-inflammatory. Gives your body a dopamine. So if you are inflamed, you need to be exercising, guys. Exercising was another thing that helped me get over epididymitis. It's another thing to add to the repertoire. So exercise, take care of your health. Once you lose it, and those of you who have epididymitis, who are depressed, in a depressed state, know what it's like to have epididymitis and to not have epididymitis. Do you remember the days when you didn't have epididymitis? How happy you were? I bet I 100% guarantee everyone who's had epididymitis wish they can go back to the days when they didn't have it. So exercise, my friends. Okay. And marijuana. Man, I don't know about the marijuana. But I haven't smoked in a while because it gives me panic attacks. Yes, I've tried indica. I don't know what indica is. And low THC CBD hybrids. Still don't like it. I'm glad I found this group. Because like some of you, I have almost taken my life. Jesus Christ. Because I've endured so much pain. Ah, man. A lot of us who suffer from epididymitis know what he's talking about. There was plenty of times, man, when I was sitting down, curled up in the fetal position, thinking my life was over. The pain was unbearable. And especially when you've had epididymitis for a long time, the inflammation travels to your abdomen and it turns into diverticulitis. So you not only deal with epididymitis, but then it turns into diverticulitis. Your health goes down and the depression goes up. I know what this guy is going through. We all do. I felt your pain, bro. I felt your pain. Thankfully, I cured myself. I cured myself on accident, but I did it. And now I'm on the other side. I've written a book to try to help you guys. I've built a Facebook page to help you guys. I'm trying to do everything I can to help you guys because I did it. I did it. By the grace of God, by the help of God, and the planet Earth. Man, you are magnificent. Plant medicine, guys. Your food is your medicine. I don't know. I wish the best for you guys, man. Like I said, I'll dedicate the rest of my life to helping people. And maybe this is like the drop in the bucket. You know what I'm saying? But this is the best that I can do for now. I wish all you guys the best, man. I'm going to make more videos like this. And I hope all is well. I'm going to do videos, talks, whatever the case may be. You guys can find me everywhere. TikTok, all the places, right? Whatever. I'm there. All you got to do is look out. Look for me. Reach. I'm here. Man. I know what 16, man. Godly, that's tough. It's tough to see young people go through this, man. It's curable, guys. At least in my case. Epididymitis is inflammation. Don't let these doctors tell you need to cut your testicles off. Inflammation. That's what it is. You are at war with inflammation. Just remember, an itis, dictionary term, forming names of inflammatory diseases, used with reference to a tendency of state of mind that is compared to a disease. Right? Itis, inflammation. I mean, you got tendinitis. That's your tendons. You don't cut your tendons off because you have tendinitis. Do not let them tell you to cut your epididymis tubes out. Do not let them tell you to cut your testicles off for inflammation. It's an inflammatory response. And the things that cause epididymitis are an array of issues. It's just not one thing that can cause epididymitis. It could be a whole host of issues. Virus, bacteria, trauma, injury, surgeries. A whole host of things can cause epididymitis. The medical establishment just says antibiotics, and if the antibiotics don't work, cut it off. Cut it off. If our drugs don't work, cut it off. They don't care about the human behind the drug. They don't care about the human being behind the drug. You could be a young man who wants a family. Cut it off. It didn't work. Cut it off. You could be a young person with your whole life ahead of you. Cut it off. Imagine the kids who are 10 years old who are now suffering from epididymitis, because it's possible. I've seen it. I was talking to a lady in the Facebook group not too long ago. Her son, 10 years old, has epididymitis. Could you imagine being 10 years old and the medical establishment is saying antibiotics didn't work, cut his testicles off? What? They don't care. That's why I tell you guys all the time, you have to be your own doctor. You, not them, you. You have to be the one to take care of you. And this is why I've become apolitical now. Like, I'm a straight independent. Don't trust Democrats. Don't trust Republicans. Only person that's going to take care of me is me. Only one that's going to take care of you is you. Not Joe Biden, not Donald Trump, not conservatives, not liberals, not Republicans, not Democrats. They're all in there for their own personal gain. The only one that's going to take care of you is you. We have to stop relying on people in power. We tend to put doctors on a pedestal. Well, if the doctor said this is what I should do, then I should do it. No. No. Now, before the YouTube comes after me, at times, in my opinion, you have to be your own doctor. And if you go through the history books, Mother Earth has been supplying medicine for centuries. The human species is designed to take Mother Earth's medicine. We've been taking it, all our ancestors, since the first man and woman walked on planet Earth, somewhere in Africa. They were eating herbs. If you're sick, herbs. They found all the plants. You have to do your research. You can't just walk into a hospital and the doctor says, here, take these antibiotics. Don't work, cut your testicles off. You figure out what you want to do. I got to go see another patient. Got to get back to work. You are the only one that's going to take care of you. Keep that in mind. All right, guys. I'm about to be done with this one. Like, follow, and all that other good stuff, right? Yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one, all right? Peace.